Hello everyone and welcome to Inside the Gators TV. In the month of March, Florida played host to over 50 4 or 5-star On3 Consensus Prospects. Today, Inside the Gators is counting down the top 20 visitors from the class of 2023. I'm Chris Will. Let's get started. At number 20 is edge rusher Keldrick Folk. The 4-star prospect out of Alabama stands at an impressive 6'6", 243 pounds. This quick pass rusher holds offers from programs like FSU, Auburn, and Alabama. You can even see that here that the big man's got some hands. Folk camped with UF in the summer of 2019. When asked about his leaderboard, he did include Florida among several others. The On3 prediction machine has Florida State and Auburn leading. For more on his latest visit, go to InsideTheGators.com. We're moving in state for number 19. Linebacker Raylan Wilson may currently be committed elsewhere, but his athleticism and playmaking ability has made him a Florida target. The Tallahassee product has great sideline-to-sideline speed, but the number 6 linebacker in the country, according to On3 Consensus, is committed to the Michigan Wolverines. He got the chance to stop by the Swamp for last season's UF versus FAU game. Taking a look at number 18 is Dylan Lonergan. The quarterback out of Georgia is listed at 6'1" by On3, but he looks much bigger in his film. He has a solid arm throwing down the field and a great breakaway speed. Lonergan has aspirations of playing both baseball and football at the next level. On3 has South Carolina winning this one at the moment. Moving right along to number 17, Derek LeBlanc out of Kissimmee is a very interesting prospect to keep an eye on. The talented defensive lineman will be making his commitment on July 23rd along with Peyton Kirkland and Malik Bryant. The 4-star prospect has visited Florida twice in the month of March. Inside the Gators rated LeBlanc as one of the most likely first-week visitors to sign with Florida. On3 would agree. Their prediction machine has the Gators leading the way. At number 16 is Hakeem Williams. This wide receiver out of South Florida visited for the first time this March. Williams has great downfield speed and appears to be an absolute mismatch in one-on-one. His basketball background has made him a great get-up-and-get-it wideout, playing much higher than his 6'3" would suggest. He recorded about 750 yards and 11 TDs in his junior season. His top 8 actually doesn't include the Gators, and On3 machine has the hometown Miami winning this one. Monroe Feeling sits at number 15. Right away his size stands out. On3 has him at 6'8", 285 pounds. The South Carolina offensive tackle was offered on March 1st, and Clemson is currently winning according to On3. Next up on March's top visitor list is running back Cedric Baxter. Baxter earned All-State honors his junior season after tallying over 1,700 yards and 26 TDs on the ground, with another 100 yards and 1 TD through the air. The Orlando native was once committed to Florida State, but now On3 has the Gators in the lead. Troy Bowles makes the list at number 13. Out of Tampa's Jesuit, this linebacker sits at 6'1", 206 pounds. Bowles visited Florida with members of the Team Tampa 7-on-7 squad. And if you recognize the last name, that's because he's the son of Tampa Bay Buccaneers now head coach Todd Bowles. While On3 has Ohio State leading, Florida might be in a good spot to push given the proximity to Tampa. We got a defensive lineman at number 12, and his name is Vic Burley. His film proves exactly what his measurables would suggest. He has a great first step off the line, and his ability to just attack a lineman head-on showcases his physical athleticism and dominance. And when he gets to his target, there is no holding back. Burley has been to Florida for things like summer kickoff in 2021 and the UF Alabama game last season. On3 has Clemson in the lead. At number 11, we have Jonell Aguero. Aguero is now based out of St. John's Prep in Massachusetts, but was once the roommate of now Gator Kamari Wilson at IMG. The Georgia Bulldogs are currently the favorites to land the safety according to On3. We're now in the top 10, and kicking us off is Samuel Mempemba. Now playing at IMG, the St. Louis athlete is 6'4", 245 pounds according to On3. While at IMG, he spent time playing mostly in the wideout spot, but as his athlete title suggests, he has the ability to play on the defensive end as both a linebacker and speedy edge rusher. Mempemba has visited a few times, including the Alabama game last season. On his visit, he says coaches told him, quote, "I'm a priority and I fit perfectly into the program." The On3 recruiting prediction machine says Notre Dame has this one. Next up at number 9 is the man with all the buzz. The Alabama cornerback has a lot of speculation surrounding his status as a recruit. Some believe he may have privately committed during his visit in late March. although there were still plans to go to Georgia and Alabama. Florida is listed as the leader by the On3 recruiting machine. Richard Young lands a spot at number 8. The in-state running back had over 1,700 yards last season along with 19 touchdowns. His size should give him room to shed tackles at a high level on Saturdays. Young also does track with a nearly 11-second 100-meter dash and 22-second 200-meter dash. While his high school head coach is the cousin of UF staffer Jamar Chaney, many believe he is most likely to head out of state. On3 agrees, giving Alabama the advantage right now. Going back to the South Florida talent, UF hosted Gulliver Prep star Jaylen Brown. Brown visited Florida last summer as well, this time visiting as part of the Football Hotbed Tour. UM currently has the lead in this one according to On3. We got the first 5-star on the list, and it's defensive back Tony Mitchell. Though he currently lives in Alabama, Mitchell is originally from Lakeland, Florida. After his most recent visit, he told Inside the Gators, quote, "I'm very high on Florida." The Gators did crack his top 7, which also had Bama, Clemson, Georgia, LSU, Oregon, and Texas A&M. Of those, the Crimson Tide are the current On3 prediction. Go to Inside the Gators for more information on Mitchell and his leaderboard. Now it's time for the top 5. Getting us started is Dante Moore. Out of MLK High School in Detroit, this quarterback had over 3,000 passing yards, 40 touchdowns on just 3 interceptions last season. Moore has started varsity since his freshman season and displays a strong arm down the field with the athletic ability to scramble and throw on the run. Moore also visited with the Florida Hotbed Tour. The prediction machine has the Notre Dame Fighting Irish leading. As we inch closer to number 1, let's stop at number 4 and talk about Caleb Downs. The Georgia DB is listed at 5'11", 195 by On3, and has impeccable instincts to jump routes and commit to a decision. He even has the ability to make defenders miss with the ball in his hands. Downs had 4 rushing touchdowns, 2 receiving, 2 pick sixes, a kick return, and a passing TD in his junior season. He visited Gainesville as part of the Hustle Inc. 7v7 squad tour, and Georgia is expected to be ahead for the Peach State native. And at number 3, we have offensive lineman Francis Mauigoa. Mauigoa is no small man at 6'5", 327 pounds. The IMG Academy prospect is originally from California, so will likely leave the state of Florida, which is why USC leads the way for On3. Keon Keeley is up next. The defensive end out of Tampa is listed at 6'5", 240 pounds. This edge rusher's length and speed are the keys to his game as he changes directions to chase down runners and bat down throws. Keeley visited during last year's Alabama game and is currently committed to the Fighting Irish. And at the final spot in our list, the number 1 visitor of March according to On3 is Cormani McClain, one of On3's 5-star plus prospects. Lake Gibson out of Lakeland, Florida is typically a Florida State pipeline, but the new staff will likely look to change that. His current head coach actually worked for Billy Napier at Louisiana. The On3 prediction machine has the Crimson Tide winning over McClain. Thanks for tuning in to Inside the Gators TV. If you want to stay up to date on all the latest Gator info, make sure to visit our website at InsideTheGators.com. You can also like and subscribe our YouTube channel for more video content. I'm Chris Will, and I'll see you next time.